I don't put the sponge in the microphone, it sounds quite better. But still, hello guys and welcome back to the 6th episode of the Atelier with your host MJ. Guys, as I promised, we're going to be having the part 2, color psychology. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I'm so excited to tell you about the color green, purple, blue, and gray. Guys, I hope you are as excited as I am, because we are starting off with the color green. Oh my gosh, I love that color. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely one of the prettiest colors ever because of its connection. Basically, this is what the color is connected to. When you think about green, it is mostly connected, and you think mostly of like green, nature, or money, depending on your country. You know, if you're in the US, for sure you're going to think of money. But if you're in probably Colombia, you're not going to think of money right away because our colors, our bills, like the whoa. I can't speak right now, I'm so excited. But the thing is, the color of the bills that we have in Colombia, it's not only green, there is purple, there is orange, there are so many colors in our bills. So we don't think straight away on money when we say green, but probably if you're in the US, you will for sure think about money. So guys, I would have never guessed what I'm going to tell you if I didn't actually have read on this. But the color green is also like related or has similar meanings with growth, fertility, health, and generosity. Like normally I would think generosity more like yellow, but in reality it's green. So I have been wrong my entire life. But as everything in life, not everything is good, not everything's perfect. It also has some negative meaning, and you can actually relate it with envy. So yeah, I would normally think everything that is mean or that is bad or that is negative, I would connect it with black, but that's not true. Sometimes, I mean, black, when you put it in clothing especially, it can be related with elegance. But I'm not going to be talking too much about that color and about that fashion type part, because we're leaving it for next week's episode, where we're going to be talking a little bit about fashion. So some brands or some niches that use this color are, for example, if you have a fitness company and you want to promote like eating healthy, which most of the time it's related with veggies, which is not true entirely, but most of the time when we think fitness, it's veggies, vegetables, greens, onions, I don't know. So if you want to promote that kind of stuff, that kind of food, that kind of lifestyle, you might want to think on adding a little bit of green in your background. Or if you have any green company, I mean, like, have you seen those fancy camps? I don't know how they're called. Yes, I know. I can't remember right now. But those fancy camps where you kind of like go into a bubble and you sleep for a night in a bubble where you can see the sky and you have a very nice view. Oh, the glampings. Those are also related to nature and to green, so they actually put a lot of green in their logo. For example, there's a company, I'm going to search it right now on IG because I know there is a company that I was following and I wish to go there, but I do not have the time nor the money. So there was this company that was promoting that, and it actually had a lot of green in their homepage and in their logo. And it's basically because of that, because they're promoting green nature, because they're promoting taking care of the environment. Guys, I was listening to a part of the footage, and I actually want to say I am sorry with you, because you're going to be hearing some birds, because I live in a very open space. It's a little bit out of the city, and there are some birds in here that are actually, I don't know what they are doing, but anyways, you're going to be hearing them. So, as I was saying, there's this page. It's called Glamping Extreme, and it's what I was telling you. It's camping in a very fancy way, and they're promoting nature, and they're promoting living among nature, or not living, but staying and being around it. And if you enter to their Instagram page, it's all green. Well, not all, but the logo and the I don't know how they're called, but the little things from the stories on IG, it's all green and white, basically making everyone think of glamping green. I'm going camping, but it's really like you're actually going camping, but in a very fancy way. So it's not actually camping, but it's very nice. I want to go there. Okay, guys, we are going to be continuing on with the color blue. Why did I say it that way? I do not know, but I hope it was harmonizing. I do not think it is, because my voice is not a singer's voice. So, yes. Anyways, guys, that was a little bit too slow, too sleepy. We're going to wake up, and we're going to be learning about the color blue. So, it can be, when you think of blue, you actually, where do you see blue? Normally, in a day-to-day life, in the sky. If you live close to the sea or to the ocean, there you can see it as well. To the water, well, kind of. I mean, water is actually transparent, but when you go to the ocean or to the sea, like, you can actually see some colors. So it's actually very closely related with that, and that's what most people get the impression of when you put blue in your brand. Like, oh, for example, bathing suits. Going to the ocean, I need a bathing suit. You will probably find green, or actually you can also find yellow in those brands, because it's kind of like you enjoy buying bathing suits if you want to go to the beach. If you don't, then probably you won't be excited for it. But normally those are the colors that you will find. And also because of the sun, yellow a little bit related with that. So yeah. But what does that mean? It is closely related with stability, harmony, peace, calm, and trust. That is why this color is so important, because when anyone is going to go through your logo, through your homepage, through your IG page, they want to feel calm, or they're going to feel this way if you have the color blue in the page. And that's actually kind of like what most people look forward when they use this color, so that people can actually feel this way, where they can feel relaxed, they can feel in all their 5 senses. But just like green, blue has also some negative, it can be confused with some negative meanings. Sometimes it is related with depression, and that can also bring a sense of coldness or sadness. So it kind of actually brings you to the other opposite side of yellow, where as in yellow you feel happy, you feel amazing, you feel great. But with blue, you can either feel calm or you can either feel sad, depressed. So that depends also on the tones. If you use a light tone, light blue, that's what the color can transmit calm. But if you use a dark blue, it can be confused with depression. But since it also can be used with, as in trust, like if you want someone to trust you, then you can also use it in that way. But remember, guys, it's all on the tones. If you use a dark tone, it's most likely related to depression. But if you use something light blue, it's more likely to be related with calm or trustworthiness or something more positive. That's why brands like Facebook, Twitter, or Skype use it in their brands. But as if, I don't know if you have noticed it, but I think the only one that has probably like a dark blue but not that dark, it's a Facebook. Twitter has a light blue, same as Skype. It's not like dark blue. And Facebook, I'm actually right now looking at the logo. It's not like dark blue, but it's like similar to King Blue. You can search it on your phone. It's more likely as in trustworthiness in there rather than depression. So that's kind of like the key. This color has a little bit of too many examples that you can give, so I'm going to give you 2 more that I found in the page from where I'm getting all of the information from, which is Oberlo. Is it pronounced like that? I'm going to link it to the description so that you can check it out in case you want to. So this page is telling us that also places like Walmart and Oral B, which is the dental, how do you say that? Dental cream. They use this color so that you can feel peace and calm. But as in Oral B, it's more like trustworthiness. Like your teeth are going to actually be cleaned. So trust us. That's why they use that color. Again, if you look at the color, it's not like dark blue, but it's more like a different shade of blue. I can't quite tell you which one it is, but it's not dark blue, but it's not light blue. It's kind of like in the middle. It's more like Facebook's color, similar to. Still not the same, but that can be related. That color, that shade, that tone can be related to trustworthiness. And now, guys, we are coming up to the color purple. I need to change my voice. Oh my god, this is so weird when I say it like purple. It's not a thing, but still, if you like it, let me know. Well, guys, if you actually take a look back into your past, where can you find purple? In so many places, just like any other color, because life is full of color. But that's not why I'm asking you to look back into your past and think of this color. It's more because, well, I'm a religious girl, so I used to, because of the pandemic and COVID, I stopped going, but I should go to church. So if you actually look at some of the clothing from the priest, he would use color. The color. Now we're getting to it. The color purple. And it's kind of like, this color is a royal color. So it's kind of like fancy color, cool color. And also the relationship with it and psychology and like the connections with it is that it's connected with power, nobility, luxury, wisdom, and spirituality. That's why kind of like, I think just with that you can actually know why priests use this color, although it has another meaning in the religious form. But again, guys, there is a negative part to this. This color, the sad part, the negative side of this color. I'm saying mostly negative things in this second part, because the colors from the first part, if you haven't listened to that episode, you should definitely go and watch it right now. And it's because, continuing, these colors that I'm mentioning right now are a little bit more related with sad things rather than happy things. As in part 1, the colors that we explained, which were, again, yellow, orange, red, and pink, are more related with positive things that don't actually have much to do with negative things. So, this color, the negative part, as I was saying, it is a color that is used, when you use it too much, it can be perceived as a feeling of frustration, and sometimes it can also be from arrogance. It can also be perceived as an arrogant color, so if you use it too much in your clothing, you can actually seem sometimes like an arrogant person. And again, I don't know if you want that, but if you do, continue doing that. That's your thing, but not all the time if you don't want to be that type of person. Again, the two examples that I'm going to be giving you about how some brands use this color are from the same webpage. Again, link below if you want to check it out. It's Oberlo. So this page tells us two examples. Hallmark, I believe it's called Hallmark, which I do not know. And Yahoo, however you want to call it. Actually, guys, I don't know how many words I've been saying wrong my entire life, because I've learned I've been saying some wrong, as in, for example, it's not Louis Vuitton or Vuitton, it's Louis Vuitton or something like that. I'm not quite sure how you say it, but still, continuing with the podcast and the purple color, these two brands actually use this color, and it's kind of like an accent. Like, they use it as in the entire logo, but it's not kind of like seen as an arrogant color in here, because it transmits more another type of a vibe. So guys, we need to continue with our last color, which is, you might probably know, it's the color gray. Again, sorry for the tone, the voice, noises. I actually am sorry for the noises. There are like people yelling where I am, and it's annoying. I don't know why they are screaming, because I can't even see them. So I do not know from where the screams are coming from, but I don't know. Anyways, continuing with the color gray. This color represents neutrality and balance. Same as the color orange, which also represented the balance. But that color is related more like with happy things, more positive things. As in, for this color, it's more related with just nothing. I can't think of anything. It's just like pure neutrality and balance. The other one is more like a happy balance. That's like, oh, I'm happy and I have my life balanced. This one is more like, I just have balance, you know? So this is a color that, well, I think we all know this. It's a combination between white and black. But again, it has a negative meaning in relationships, and it's, you know, as I was explaining with the other colors, this color can also be related with a little bit of sad things, just like depression, just like blue, and loss, same as black. But we are not explaining black right now. If you want to know about color black and white, which I will not explain for today, because I will be probably explaining them on next week's episode, which is about fashion. And these are two basic colors that we will always use. Everyone always uses colors if it's for shoes, but like that's another topic for another episode. So continuing, again, I'm going out of the topic. But continuing with this color, it's kind of like a little bit of absence of color, and it makes it dull. But sometimes some brands like Apple, for example, which is a big brand that we probably all know, use the color gray for most, if not all, of their devices, all of their products, because again, it's a neutral color. There is not going to be like, oh, I don't like this color, because it's like, it's basically neutral. You know, there's no I love or I hate color in here with the color gray, so you can actually love or hate this color. I mean, if it's not your favorite, then you just cover it up, but it's not going to be like, I dislike this color because it's horrible. Which is kind of like makes some companies lose a little bit of clients, because most of the times, or some of the times, they use colors like bright colors that not everyone likes, or that not everyone wants to see in a computer, for example, which is something that you carry everywhere, or a phone. That's something that you carry everywhere. You don't want to have a color you dislike or that it's horrible. You just don't. Or either you want something you love, a color you love, or you just want something neutral that combines with everything. That if you are going to put a pink phone case to your gray phone, it's going to be beautiful still. But if you have a green phone and you put a pink phone case, it's not going to look as good. How do I know this? Because my mom has a green phone and a pink phone case. It doesn't look that good. She was actually going for a gray phone case because it can actually make it look a little bit more neutral and more her type. So yes, this color can actually be used for that, to give neutrality or balance to your life. So guys, these were some of the colors we all use and know, kind of like main colors we all use and know again. And they were the psychology colors. That's what I have just explained, and I really hope you enjoyed it, because I learned so much that I didn't actually know or had an idea about. So I'm actually very, very excited, because I now know so much, and maybe I'll have to rebrand, because I do not want this podcast only for girls. We want every artist out there to be listening to this podcast so that we can make a big family. Anyways, guys, this was the podcast of the week, and I really hope you enjoyed it, because I did so much. I loved it, and I would do it again and again, but well, it could be a little bit difficult. So to recap, I'm going to be giving you one last, how can I say this, like learning tip. All of the colors that I have, that I got to be able to get in one picture, and their definition. Some of these are going to be a little bit different to what I just explained, But the other one was the psychology specific color, and here is just like what an overall of everything. So I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible. So I'm going to put the timer and see how much or how fast I can actually say all of this. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 30 colors in one. So here we go. Beige, it means flexibility and dependability. Black, elegance, power, mystery, evil, and death. Blue, stability, loyalty, confidence. Brown, warmth, foundation, wholesomeness, security. Burgundy, sophistication, power, and influence. Coral, self-love, creativity, balance. Amber, warmth, positivity, energy. Gold, courage, magic, wisdom. Green, nature, life, safety, jealousy. Gray, like a lack of emotion, conservationness. Indigo, whoa, sorry. Oh, for these 2 seconds. Indigo, devotion, justice, wisdom. Lavender, youth, vitality. Magenta, compassion, cooperation, self-respect. Maroon, I don't know how you say that color. Strength, ambition, creativity, excitement. Orange, abundance, warmth, determination, success. Pink, love for oneself and others, romance. Purple, luxury, ambition, independence. Mystery. Red, romance, sensitivity, leadership, willpower, danger. Silver, glamour, grace, and modern technology. Still, sophistication, self-sufficiency, and communication. Turquoise, I don't know how you say that color. I'm 1 minute in, 1 minute 30. Emotion, balance, friendship, good luck, and feminism. Violet, spirituality, imagination, wisdom, and luxury. White, innocence, safety, illumination, and perfection. And yellow, joy, positivity, vigor, I don't know it. Remembrance and intellect. And it was 1 minute 49. God, I took so long. I thought it was going to like a 30-second thing, but it's actually, how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 colors. I was at 30. But guys, anyways, now again, this is the podcast of the week. I really hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.